Have you ever wondered how fresh, crunchy cucumbers transform into those tangy, salty pickle slices that everyone loves? From a topping on burgers to a side in hot dogs, pickles have become an essential part of American cuisine. And did you know there are factories in the US that produce over 500,000 jars of pickles every single day? 500,000. So how exactly do cucumbers turn into this globally famous side dish? Today, we're going to dive into the cucumber fields, step into the giant salt vats, and uncover the process behind making the perfect pickle. Every jar of pickles starts from a cucumber field, and not just any field makes the cut. In the US regions like California and North Texas especially, the Plainview area have the perfect climate, sandy soil, low humidity, and cool nights, all of which help cucumbers grow strong and fast. Before the seeds are sown, the soil is plowed deeply to make it loose and airy. Then comes the watering, fertilizing. And after that, a high-tech seed planter spreads the seeds evenly across the field and lightly covers them with soil. Within 7 to 10 days, the first green sprouts begin to emerge from the soil, signaling the start of the cucumber's journey. At this point, a tractor is used to clean the weeds until the soil, allowing water to soak deep into the ground to nourish the young plants. All watering here is done through a sprinkler system. The farm uses large water towers that distribute water in a wide circle to ensure every part of the field is evenly watered. One thing you might not expect, bees play a crucial role. Female cucumber flowers only bloom for about 24 hours, and to bear fruit, each flower needs to be visited by a bee at least 10 times. Yes, you heard that right. No bees, no cucumbers. After about 50 days of growth under the golden sun and the care of the farmers, the cucumbers are ready to harvest. And if you think harvesting is a simple task, you might be surprised. Modern cucumber harvesters can gather 50,000 pounds, or over 22 tons of cucumbers per hour. With an extremely clever design, the front of the machine has a sharp blade system that neatly cuts off the stems. Immediately after, a flexible conveyor system wraps around the plant and gently pulls the cucumber into the machine. In the middle of the machine is a special roller system that separates the cucumbers from the vine without crushing them. The cucumbers then fall onto a horizontal conveyor belt, which moves them up onto 2 vertical conveyors on either side of the machine. And finally, they fall into containers above. Meanwhile, large trucks run parallel to the machine, always ready to collect the bins full of cucumbers and transport them straight to the processing plant. But the critical factor here is timing. When the cucumbers reach the standard size, usually between 1.5 to 1.75 inches in diameter, the farmer has just 24 hours to harvest them. Only one night. If left too long, the fruit will grow too large and no longer be suitable for pickling. That's why speed, accuracy, and the smooth coordination between humans and machines are vital. From the fields, the trucks full of fresh cucumbers are driven directly to the plant. This is where the transformation from fresh cucumbers to crunchy, delicious pickles officially begins. When the trucks loaded with fresh cucumbers arrive at the plant, they don't go straight into the salt vats. They need one very important step: first cleaning. The cucumbers are poured onto a massive conveyor system, where high-pressure water jets are sprayed from multiple directions. This water is diluted with a little chlorine, similar to how swimming pools treat water to ensure that any bacteria and dirt are washed away. But machines alone aren't enough. In many plants, workers stand along the conveyor line to manually check and remove any cucumbers that are damaged, cracked, or not up to standard. Next comes the sizing process. Why is this necessary? Because small, medium, and large cucumbers are used for different purposes: sliced, whole pickled, or baby pickles. The cucumbers that meet the standards, clean, undamaged, and the right size, are now ready to begin their new life in the giant salt vats. And this is where the magic happens: the giant salt vats. After being cleaned and sorted, the cucumbers are poured into fiberglass vats, each holding about 45,000 pounds. That's over 20 tons of cucumbers at once. And guess what? There are up to 800 vats like this capable of holding more than 35 million pounds of cucumbers at the same time. The next key ingredient is the soul of the pickle brine. The classic brine recipe is simple but incredibly effective: 10 parts water, 1 part salt, and half a part sugar. Everything is measured, precisely stirred well, and then pumped directly into the vats. When the brine is poured in, the cucumbers naturally float to the top. So large wooden lids are placed on top to keep them fully submerged in the brine, which is crucial for proper fermentation. And then the natural fermentation process begins. In the following weeks, beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus convert the natural sugars in the cucumbers into lactic acid, a natural preservative that gives pickles their signature tangy flavor. The fermentation process usually takes about 3 weeks, and it's especially faster in the summer due to the higher temperatures. After the fermentation process is complete, the cucumbers are sent to the processing plant for the final step: jar packaging. The whole cucumbers are sliced evenly by a machine with twin blades, the kind you often see, creating those ridged patterns on pickle slices. The cucumber slices then move along a vibrating conveyor and are placed into glass jars. If you prefer whole pickles, no slicing is necessary. The whole cucumbers are directly transferred to the jar filling conveyor. Meanwhile, the glass jars are sterilized and prepped on the line. The whole cucumbers are placed into the jars by an automated system, ensuring that each jar is filled evenly, not too tight, not too loose, giving it a perfect look even before you open the lid. Next comes a crucial flavor step: pouring in the newly prepared brine with special seasonings. The jars are then sent to the lid sealing station, where they are vacuum sealed. Once the lid is tightly screwed on, a burst of hot air is injected to create a pressure difference, ensuring the jar is fully sealed and creating that familiar pop when you open it for the first time. Finally, the jars of pickles pass through a heat pasteurization tunnel, where they are heated to over 100 degrees for a short period to kill any remaining bacteria. Afterward, they are quickly cooled in cold water, keeping the cucumbers crispy and the flavor stable. The jars are labeled, boxed, and prepared for distribution to supermarkets across the US. Do you think all pickles take weeks to ferment? Not necessarily. With modern production technology, many factories in the US are now using a quick pickling method. It only takes 3 to 5 days to create a delicious jar of pickles ready to hit the supermarket shelves. So how do they do it? First, the fresh cucumbers are washed clean and briefly blanched in hot water for about 1 to 2 minutes. This process not only kills bacteria, but also helps preserve the cucumber's natural crunch. Afterward, they're quickly cooled with cold water like a shock to preserve their texture, then immediately moved to the jar filling area. Meanwhile, the glass jars are prepped with signature seasonings like garlic dill mustard seeds, chili, or shallots, depending on each brand's recipe. The cucumbers are carefully hand-packed into the jars as they're still firm and haven't softened yet. Then a vinegar brine is poured into the jars, soaking the cucumbers in rich flavor. The jars are sealed tight and sent to a quick pasteurization station, where they're hot water bathed to ensure food safety. And just after a few days, boom! The pickles are ready to ship out, fast, convenient, and still crisp in every slice. So you've just journeyed with us through the entire magical process. From those tiny seeds in the fields to the crispy, flavorful jars of pickles, all ready for you to pop open and hear that satisfying pop sound. From the traditional 3-week fermentation method to the quick pickling technique that only takes a few days, every jar of pickles tells a story of technology, agriculture, and a little love for this iconic side dish. Pickles don't just make burgers taste better, they also promote a healthy digestive system, provide natural probiotics, and sometimes just one small slice is enough to make an ordinary meal feel special. And now, as we wrap up the story of pickles, let's move from the world of fermented cucumbers to the deep blue ocean, where another everyday favorite is made in a very different way.
Canned tuna, tasty, convenient, and nutrient-dense, has become a pantry staple for everyday meals. From refreshing salads and grab-and-go sandwiches to savory fried rice and light fresh spring rolls, canned tuna is the perfect choice for whipping up something delicious in minutes. Beyond great taste, tuna is a nutritional powerhouse. Packed with protein low in saturated fat and especially rich in omega-3 fatty acids, DHA and EPA, tuna helps protect heart health while supporting brain and vision development. Canned tuna isn't just popular in the United States, it's enjoyed worldwide with more than 7 million tons of tuna caught each year by fleets from over 70 countries. But have you ever wondered how canned tuna is made? Join us as we explore each step of the process, from freshly caught tuna on the open ocean to the high-quality product that ends up on your grocery store shelves. The search for tuna schools across the vast open ocean is more than just a job. It's a thrilling high-stakes adventure. On modern fishing vessels, crews slice through the waves, venturing far across endless waters while tracking the movements of these remarkable fish. Known for their strength and speed, tuna often travel in massive schools, creating an impressive force beneath the surface. In the middle of the open sea, pole-in-line boats and purse seiners follow tuna using sonar and fish-finding equipment, combined with satellite data on sea surface temperature and nutrient-rich waters. These tools can detect tuna at various depths, enabling fishermen to pinpoint the exact location of a school. Once the fish are found, the captain decides whether to use pole-in-line gear or a purse seine depending on the conditions. A tuna fishing trip is never short. Each voyage can last from 30 to 45 days, during which the catch is flash frozen on board to preserve peak freshness, ensuring the tuna retains its premium quality by the time it reaches the processing plant. When the tuna arrives at port, it is immediately transferred into the plant's processing area using conveyor belts and specialized forklifts. Here, each fish undergoes a strict quality inspection. They are sorted by size and weight and carefully checked for freshness to ensure they meet the standards before moving on to the next stage. Once approved, the pre-processing phase begins. Skilled workers precisely remove the head, belly, and internal organs. For larger tuna, the fish are cut into smaller sections to make them easier to handle in later production steps. Using sharp saw blades, experienced workers cut the tuna into uniform blocks. Each cut must be consistent, quick, and precise to maintain the fish's best quality. After portioning, the tuna is neatly arranged and thoroughly rinsed to remove any remaining impurities. This cleaning step is crucial, ensuring that the final product is flawless, free from residue or contaminants, and ready for the next stage of processing. After thorough preparation, the tuna pieces move on to a crucial stage: cooking. To preserve the fish's natural flavor and nutritional value, steaming is the most common method. In this process, massive trays up to 45 feet long and capable of holding as much as 22,000 pounds of tuna are loaded into specialized steam chambers. The tuna is cooked at high temperatures using a combination of steam and direct heat, ensuring even heat distribution throughout each piece so it cooks evenly from the inside out. The steaming process typically lasts between 45 and 120 minutes under high pressure at temperatures ranging from 212 degrees to 230 degrees. This helps remove excess fat while locking in the tuna's natural flavor. At the same time, it softens the skin and bones, making them easier to remove later in the process. Once steaming is complete, the tuna is transferred to special cooling chambers to lower the temperature and remove excess moisture. This cooling stage not only helps maintain the fish's quality, but also ensures the final product remains fresh without becoming overly soft or dry. Once the tuna pieces have cooled, they are moved to the next processing area where the natural aroma of the fish still lingers in the air. This stage demands precision and skill from experienced workers. At the cleaning tables, the process of separating the meat from the skin and bones begins. Each tuna with its complex structure contains hundreds of tiny bones and fine spines. Workers must carefully remove them by hand, ensuring that no impurities remain on the meat. Razor-sharp knives are wielded with absolute precision, each movement swift yet delicate to create flawless cuts of tuna. The skin is also meticulously removed, enhancing both the texture and appearance of the product. Every piece of tuna, once fully separated from skin and bones, undergoes a thorough inspection. Workers check each piece to ensure it is not only clean, but also meets exact standards for size and quality. After the deboning process is complete, the pristine tuna pieces are placed on a conveyor belt ready to continue their journey through the next stages of production. Canned tuna is produced in a variety of can sizes and shapes to meet diverse consumer needs, with round cans remaining the most common and easily found on supermarket shelves. In large-scale production, the process of filling round cans with tuna is fully automated, maximizing efficiency and ensuring the highest level of precision. Once the tuna has been fully prepared, it is moved along a specialized conveyor system to a dedicated filling station for round cans. Here, an automated system evenly and accurately dispenses tuna into each can. This mechanism not only guarantees that every can contains the exact standard amount of tuna, but also ensures consistent product quality, providing consumers with complete satisfaction. To preserve the tuna's freshness and flavor over time, liquid must be added before sealing the cans. Depending on the manufacturer's recipe, this liquid may be vegetable oil such as canola or sunflower oil or brine. These liquids not only extend the product's shelf life, but also enhance the tuna's distinctive taste. Next comes the can sealing stage, carried out with precision and airtight security. Before the lids are attached, the cans pass through an exhaust chamber where hot steam forces out excess oxygen. Then, a double-seam sealing machine secures the lids, creating an airtight seal. At this point, all air inside the can is completely removed, helping the product maintain its freshness, preventing bacterial growth, and ensuring the tuna remains safe throughout its shelf life. To keep the process running smoothly and at peak efficiency, the entire operation is closely monitored by a team of skilled workers. The packaging machinery not only delivers exceptional accuracy, but also operates at remarkable speeds, sealing anywhere from 100 to 800 cans per minute, meeting the demands of large-scale production while maintaining outstanding quality in every single product. Once sealed, the tuna cans are neatly stacked into specialized metal racks, ready for one of the most critical steps in the production process: sterilization. This is a key stage to ensure food safety, extend shelf life, and preserve the product's flavor. The racks of cans are loaded into retort machines where the temperature reaches 240 degrees to 250 degrees for a carefully calculated period, depending on can size and recipe to achieve the required thermal safety level. When sterilization is complete, the hot cans are transferred to a water cooling system to bring down the temperature. At the same time, this step removes any dust or steam from the surface, giving the cans a clean, polished appearance. Next, the cans pass through an X-ray machine to detect bones or metal fragments. Only then are they labeled. To guarantee absolute quality, strict quality control procedures are enforced throughout the entire production process. Each day, quality inspectors open representative samples from the previous day's production batch and sort them for testing. These samples are sent to the laboratory to examine texture, nutritional content, and food safety indicators. This inspection process ensures that every can of tuna reaching consumers meets the highest standards of quality and safety. After passing rigorous quality inspections, the standard-approved tuna cans move on to an important step to ensure transparency and traceability. Using advanced laser technology, the batch number, production date, and expiration date are precisely and clearly etched onto each can, allowing consumers to easily track the product's origin. With the product information in place, the cans enter their final decorative stage. Product labels, eye-catching illustrations, and key details are carefully applied to each can, creating an attractive and professional appearance designed to win over consumers at first glance. Once labeling is complete, the cans are meticulously packed into sturdy cardboard cartons, then neatly stacked on pallets. They are now ready for their long journey to consumers, ensuring that each can of tuna reaches the right place into the right hands, delivering a safe and delicious meal. And that's our journey through the entire process of making a delicious, nutritious can of tuna. From the very first steps to the final finishing touches, each stage reflects meticulous care and advanced technology. Now, let's shift from the ocean to the sizzling world of sausages, one of the most beloved convenience foods around the globe. Are you enjoying these delicious sausages? Take a bite. Feel the crispy skin, the rich meat filling, and the flavor bursting in your mouth. But have you ever wondered, how are the sausages you're eating made? Are they really safe and of good quality? According to a report from Euromonitor, the global sausage market reached a value of $78 billion in 2023 and is forecasted to continue growing rapidly in the coming years. In addition, the development of organic and chemical-free sausages is becoming a new trend, especially in developed countries where consumers are increasingly concerned about health and food safety. However, not everyone is satisfied with the quality of sausages today. Some consumer protection organizations have raised concerns about the use of additives, preservatives, and synthetic flavorings that may affect health. This has led many people to question, are the sausages we're enjoying really up to the standards of quality and safety? Let's continue exploring the journey of sausages from ingredients to finished products and discover what lies behind that delicious taste. The journey of making delicious sausages begins with fresh cuts of pork, carefully selected from over 63,000 farms across the United States. The U.S., with its developed agriculture, has always been prominent in producing high-quality pork. This is the birthplace of the Yorkshire pig breed, originally from the UK and increasingly popular on farms in America. Their meat is lean, low in fat, and especially of excellent quality, making the delicious, rich sausages you love. When newborn piglets come into the world, they are given special care to ensure they grow healthy from day one. Modern farms today are equipped with spacious, clean, and hygienic barns that provide an ideal environment for the piglet's development. In the first few weeks of life, piglets are exclusively breastfed. Mother's milk is a valuable source of nutrition that helps them grow strong, boosts their immune system, and prepares them for their first steps in life. After about 20 days, once the piglets are strong enough and have reached the standard weight, they are separated from their mothers. At this point, they move to a larger pen to provide more space for growth. This is the time for them to transition to a completely new nutrient-rich diet consisting of grains, vitamins, and minerals, all carefully selected to help them gain weight quickly and reach their full potential. These meals are not just food, but a formula for the piglets to grow strong and be ready for the big tasks ahead. Pig farms in the U.S. are constantly innovating and applying advanced technologies to optimize the farming process. One of the key technologies is the semi-automatic feeding system. This system, combined with smart management software, helps monitor and adjust the diet of each pig precisely, ensuring they always receive the right amount of food and water. Each pig is assigned a unique identification number, much like a special ID card, making it easy for farmers to track their health and development. This not only saves time, but also optimizes the growth of each pig, ensuring the best meat quality. Once the pigs meet the standards after months of careful care, they are transported to processing plants, where the next transformation phase will begin. At the processing plant, every process is carried out according to strict food safety standards. The pigs are humanely slaughtered, ensuring the utmost respect for and protection of animal health. After slaughter, the pork is carefully sorted, with tendons and excess fat removed to prepare for sausage production. So, what's the secret to creating delicious, flavorful sausages? The answer lies in the perfect balance between lean meat and fat. The golden ratio, 7 parts lean meat to 3 parts fat, has been carefully researched by experts to provide an excellent balance. The fresh cuts of meat, once sorted, are divided into smaller portions and placed into large grinding machines. It's here that the meat is perfectly ground, leaving no chunks behind, resulting in a smooth, uniform mixture. After the meat has been ground, the next step is to mix it thoroughly with special seasonings. To create the unique flavor of each sausage, seasonings like salt, pepper, garlic, sugar, MSG, and other secret spices are added. Each brand has its own seasoning recipe, which gives their sausages a distinctive taste that consumers love. It is the perfect combination of these spices that plays a key role, making the sausages not only rich in flavor, but also fragrant, stimulating the taste buds from the very first bite. What's interesting is that each seasoning formula has its own secret, making each sausage special and different from others on the market. However, during the grinding process, the friction between the blades and the meat generates heat, causing the meat's temperature to rise. This can denature the proteins in the meat, making the sausages crumbly and losing the necessary binding consistency. Ice cubes are used to absorb the excess heat, keeping the meat's temperature stable and low, ensuring it doesn't partially cook. Additionally, the cold environment created by the ice helps inhibit bacterial growth, further ensuring food safety. After mixing, the aromatic, flavorful ground meat mixture is fed into a modern sausage stuffing machine. This process is truly magical as the smooth, creamy strands of meat flow through the pump tube and gently fill the shiny collagen casings. As for the sausage casings, there are 2 popular types today. The first is natural casings, made from the intestines of animals, providing a natural crispness and a unique texture when eaten. The second is collagen casings, made from gelatin extracted from animal skins, primarily from cattle. This type of casing is very durable, suitable for large-scale industrial production, and widely used in modern processing plants. In the blink of an eye, from fresh ingredients, we have perfect sausages, ready to embark on the journey to satisfy your taste buds. Indeed, from a simple meat mixture with modern technology, we create wonderful, rich, and enticing products that make you want to take a bite right away. Each sausage is hung on shiny stainless steel racks, neatly arranged with enough space between them to allow air to flow through. This is the secret to ensuring that each sausage is evenly aromatic, with no sausage lacking in appeal. Now, the sausages are ready for an important step, the steaming process, which lasts for 20 minutes. But steaming sausages isn't just about cooking the meat, it also brings great benefits to both the appearance and quality of the final product. When steamed, the sausage casing contracts, tightly hugging the meat filling inside, creating a smooth, glossy, and appealing shape. Not only that, but the steaming process also helps eliminate harmful bacteria and mold, ensuring food safety and hygiene for consumers. This is a crucial step that ensures each sausage is not only delicious, but also completely safe when it reaches the consumer. Now, the endless sausages move on to the cutting stage, a crucial step to complete the product. Each plump sausage, rich in color and smoky aroma, is fed into a high-speed cutting machine. In the blink of an eye, sharp blades will divide the sausage links into perfectly sized pieces, evenly cut. What's noteworthy is that today's sausage production lines are fully automated, allowing the factory to produce millions of sausages daily while maintaining high precision. Additionally, the sausage production plant is equipped with modern monitoring systems that strictly control factors such as temperature, pressure, and humidity during each stage of the processing. Finally, after all the meticulous processes, the sausages move on to the packaging stage. Each sausage is neatly arranged into plastic bags. The use of vacuum-sealed bags not only helps preserve the sausages for a long time, but also keeps the fresh flavor intact, ensuring the sausages remain soft and delicious, just like when they were first made. The vacuum system removes all the air inside the bag, preventing the growth of bacteria and mold, thereby extending the product's shelf life while maintaining its quality. Each sausage package is carefully inspected before being released. The quantity, quality, and even the appearance of each sausage must meet the standards before it is allowed to leave the factory and continue its journey to the consumer. Now, the boxes of sausages are ready to hit the shelves, awaiting discerning customers to take them home and enjoy. Imagine the wonderful feeling of opening a box of sausages, with the aroma filling the kitchen, making you want to bite into one immediately. We hope this video has helped you gain a better understanding of the sausage production process, from the initial steps on the farm to the perfect products on the shelves. If you found the video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more interesting content in upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the exciting videos ahead.